Finally, in this unit post-production machinery, you will understand the importance of garment finishing processes. The final review section invites you to reflect on what you have learnt. By the end of this unit, students will be able to describe garment finishing, review equipment used and methods of pressing, review post-finishing machines and equipment. Let us begin by understanding the need for ironing and pressing garments. Ironing or pressing is necessary to smooth away unwanted creases and crust marks. These are normally caused by bad operator handling. It is necessary to make creases where the designs of the garment requires them. For example, creases in trousers and in skirts. It is needed to mold the garment to the contour of the body. This is done for the enhancement of its shape. It requires two kinds of deformation, that is shrinking and stretching. After molding, it is not possible to return the garment to its original shape. For example, molding takes place or around the edges of darts, collars, shoulders, armholes and sleeve heads and sometimes trouser legs. Ironing and pressing are needed to prepare garments for further sewing. It is also called as under pressing. It is pressing operations on partly finished garments. It is also needed to refinish the fabric after manufacturing the garment and to give a final neat appearance to the finished product. Now, let us review some commonly used terms during garment pressing and finishing. Ironing is the process of cleaning or removing unwanted creases by use of steam and heat. Pressing is the process of use of pressure. A molding operation or process is an activity or activities in which heat, moisture and or pressure are used to change the density, form, shape and surface structure of an apparel, product or piece of fabric. Let us now learn about how garments are typically categorized before they are finished. The first type is garments which require no pressing. This category includes bras and other foundation garments, stretch swimwear and dancewear, briefs and other items of underwear. The second type is garments which require minimal pressing or finishing. This category includes garments which require no more than a light steaming, since pressing in the sense of applying pressure is not necessary. For example, nightgowns, slips, knitted synthetics, t-shirts and leisure wear. The third type is garments requiring the use of an iron in under pressing and final pressing. This is done for the opening of seams and the creasing of edges as well as for pressing garments with gathers and fullness. It is also done in cases where style changes are frequent. Pressing with an iron is common because it is simple and flexible. The next type is garments requiring extensive under pressing and final pressing. This category includes garments which require the pressing open of seams and the setting of edges during manufacture. For example, areas of large interlining, men's jackets, trousers and waistcoat, etc. The final type is garments requiring pleating or permanent press. For example, pleats in a skirt or trousers. Next, let us learn about the elements and equipment that is used to press garments and the methods of pressing. The main elements used for pressing are heat, steam, that is moisture, steam pressure and vacuum. Heat. Heat is needed in most pressing processes to soften fibers and to stabilize and set the desired shape. The temperature must be selected to suit the fibers, yarns and fabrics used in a particular style. Sources of heat include heated surfaces and steam. Steam is nothing but moisture. This is the fastest means of transferring heat into the fabrics. Steam is created by heating water in a pressure or boiler. The higher the pressure, the hotter and drier the steam. Different fabrics require different amount of moisture and heat. Excessive moisture may cause shrinkage and color bleeding and must be used under controlled conditions. Pressure. Pressure is applied to alter the shape and to increase the permanency of the molding or creasing. Too much pressure may distort fabric surfaces, flatten textures and create permanent garment and or fabric damage. Vacuum. After application of heat and moisture, the vacuum sucks ambient air through the garment as it lies on the buck or pressing table. This rapidly dries out residual moisture from the garment and ensures that the set imparted by pressing is retained. Suction also ensures the garment is in place before pressing and it does not shift.